Did someone say the main event? Because that's surely what this game is going to be this week. The main event of week 13 is here. The Spartans, the Wolves, the action, the drama, the rivalry. It's Thunder Chunk. It's Ray Rice Jr. It's going to be a very, very good one. It's Jose Clark. It's Martial Law. This game, it's going to have a lot of fireworks, and I'm excited to see just how much of a game this is going to be. Buford looking to be the boogeyman it's already been, making their win streak 7. For the Spartans, they're looking to make it their first win against this team ever in the Blaze Thunderchunk era, and also their second win after a win against St. John Bosco. But Buford will start on offense. Their offense has been as lethal as can be. Bobby Johnson has looked sharp at the quarterback position. He has made some excellent reads. And then you've got Ray Rice Jr., who's consistently been a weapon, no matter where you place him and what you do with him. 2,882 yards, 21 touchdowns, and the completion rating speaks for itself. This kid is a stud. Here's 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They're going to hand off to Ray Rice Jr. This will start off as a loss of 1. That is Jose Clark. He has talked a lot this season, and he definitely knows how to back it up as well. To the loss of 1, they'll go right back to Ray Rice Jr. This time, he'll break a couple tackles. He gets 6 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Is Johnson empty for him? He's got time now. He'll throw one deep. He's got his man. It is Ray Rice Jr. It is a touchdown, and Buford is up 6-0 early in the game. The worst mistake you can make is putting a linebacker on Ray Rice Jr. when he's taking off on a route, because it is burners, London Bridges. A key pickup, though, for the Spartans was looking like he was going to be a wolf for quite some time. Unfortunately, decided to change paths, and safe to say you're on the wrong side of those railroad tracks. There's a train coming through, and it's the Buford Wolves. 7-0 for the guys. Cuz Westbrook continues to get left out of the handshake line. Don't know what's going on over there. Second week in a row we've seen that. Here's Hill. A very great return getting up to the 48. And here's Blaze Thunderchunk. Doesn't show the stats, but I can tell you he has been very impressive. He's always been an impressive quarterback. He just seems to struggle in these games against Buford. Their defense is sometimes just too much to handle. We'll see if that will be the issue for him today, as he'll start off with a handoff. Big Chungus will get 5 on the play. This game not necessarily looks like for the division. I think if the Spartans do end up winning here, I do believe they would still be under Buford, even though they'd have a tied record because of division wins. There's a throw. I think that's Wendigo out there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Hernandez. That's a first down. They're quickly getting into Buford territory. They're at the 21. Here's the run by Chungus. This one, no gain. Calais Ferguson and company bringing them down. Now here's 2nd and 10. Empty set for Blaze Thunderchunk. Here's Blaze. He'll throw it underneath. Catch made, tackled by Martial Law after a gain of 8. Here's Blaze. Empty set for him. Scrambling, finds his man, and we've got a game here. Precision at its finest. It's Ben Cav with the touchdown. Eyes in the back of the head, it seems like, for Blaze. He just turns his head and whips it. And the ball's already in the right spot.
The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
7-7 the score. Got a little bit of a duel going on here. 5 plays, 48 yards, and a quick one. 2 minutes and 16 was the time on that drive. Thanks to that long kick return. Definitely helped them put into a beneficial area. There's Cooper down at the 25. And you see the receiving yards leaders. Angel Torres and Gerard Higgins, the only people that stand in front of Tracy Forwick. His name yet to be called yet this game, but here's the second drive for Buford. We'll see if it is this time. We'll start handoff Ray Rice Jr., who will break through a couple tackles and get 4. Last week you see 13 rushes, 119 yards, and a touchdown. Much vintage Ray Rice Jr. game right there. From the I-form, here's Johnson. He'll go play action. No one home. It looks like he was looking for Ray Rice Jr. Couldn't get through that space in the field yet.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
It's 3rd and 6. Throw to Chad Henry, and it's going to possibly go all the way. Will it be brought down by Andrews? He will. What a play, though. They had him lined up on the line. I thought maybe it was a design, just a 2-play, 2-wide receiver pass play there on the top right of your screen. Instead, they send him right over the middle of the field, and no one is able to recover in time, and his speed is like no other at the tight end position. A field flipper of a play there. Buford now has it at the 12-yard line. Handoff to Ray Rice Jr. He'll get 1 on the play.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Johnson throwing. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it up there to Tracy Forwick, who does have a tendency of coming down with those contested balls. This time, no dice. Here's 3rd and 9. Johnson. Forwick is open. Instead, he'll find Chad Henry for a touchdown. He had them in this position, and he finishes it off. Touchdown for the tight end, Chad Henry. Spartans defense really got to wake up here in the passing game. Buford has looked unstoppable at times, and this is what has led to their 6-game win streak.
The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 14, visitors 7.
First and 10.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Blaze Thunderchunk will start in an empty backfield. Looking to throw. It is intercepted by Larry Brown, and that one will be inside of Buford territory at the 33. It is Larry Brown, the St. Francis transfer, in the right spot at the right time, and Thunderchunk will be going back to Thunder Choke after that one. That was just a terribly placed ball, and it's starting to look much like how we saw in that that divisional the wild card round between these two teams, in which Buford went on to rout the Spartans, throwing up a couple touchdowns, and here they are with another opportunity to do the same thing. Up 7 already. See what they do here after the interception. Handoff to Ray Rice Jr. is stopped by Andrews, the safety, for no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30.
First time they brought out the pistol formation today. We'll see what they do out of it. Play action. Johnson. It's caught by Forwick, and it's a first down.
Gain of 12 yards. And a first down. First and 10.
Had Lockett in motion, but could not, or Lockett in coverage, could not stop him, though. Ray Rice Jr. with another 10-yard carry brought down by Joe Button.
And 10 yards to go.
Buford, another trip inside the red zone here, this time at the 10. So need exactly 10 yards or nothing. Ray Rice Jr. will start with a 2-yard loss on the play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Throw to Forwick, another incompletion, not normal for him. And now it's third. Oh, no, they call that a catch. Sorry. 3rd and 4. And it'll be 4th and 4 as that one will be thrown at the back of the helmet. Incomplete. 4th and 4, they bring out Hitz and Hinch with a field goal.
The field goal is good.
Maybe not the result they wanted, but points are still on the board after the interception.
Visitors 7.
Up 10 now are the Wolves. And it's just so difficult. You need exactly 10 yards. Well, really, you need a touchdown in order to move the chains. And so it just becomes touchdown or bust plays at that point, and it becomes very difficult to play call around that. Unfortunate. But out comes Thunderchunk after the interception. His first drive went very, very well. The second drive, quite opposite. First play, interception. See if he can get back on track. He'll send Hill in motion under center. Now he'll send Cav in motion. Already a touchdown in this game for him. And off to Chungus. And that one will be no gain. Marshall Law with the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another handoff. Marshall Law once again. This time he will bring him down for a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 11 here coming up, and Blaze Thunderchunk will have to put the ball in the air now. Deep ball. Here's Blaze. And it's knocked away by Zay Wilcox. He was looking for Hill. And I've talked so much about how Brock Lomax has played over these couple weeks and the reason why he's been so crucial to the reason why this team's been as good as they've been defensively. Zay Wilcox is another no-slouch cornerback making a play.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 from the 22. Ray Rice Jr. 63 yards, a touchdown, 50% catch rate it looks like right now. So, not bad for the running back. It's the handoff to Ray Rice Jr. Get a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Underneath, here's Henry. Henry gets 5. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. We'll see a potential tush push or QB sneak. It will not work, though. The Spartans getting a lucky break there as it's 4th and inches. We'll see what Buford decides to do. They will punt it away. So a very, very, very lucky break there for the Spartans. Buford not able to continue their drive. And that one will go out the back of the end zone. Touchback.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Cav. They fake it. Give it to Chungus. Loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. That was Brock Lomax. And I think Marshall Law also was there.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Corners are pressed on the Buford side, and it looks like it's a man look with Wilcox following Hill. Play action for Blaze. Thunderchunk throws underneath to Cav. It's caught.
It's a
They'll have a first down, and that will be it for the first quarter. 17-7 our score. Spartans needing a spark here going into the second quarter. To start the second quarter, here we are. And it starts with placed under chunk under center. Looking to throw on the play action. Nearly intercepted by Brock Lomax. Pass intended for Ben Cav.
It's second down and 10.
Would have been his second on the day.
The second down
Once again, Lomax, just not the guy you want to target after the hot streak he's been on. Here's 3rd and 10. And he will just be hammered by almost every person on the Buford defensive line. Felt like a pinball machine the way he was just getting swung around. Don't know who will get full credit for that sack. It looks like it was Martial Law. We'll find out in the stats later on.
Fair catch, signaled for and taken. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First and 10 from the 16. Johnson, a nice play action. He was looking for Lucas Leak. It'll be incomplete, though. Had the defense fold there. Now this time he'll just hand it off to Ray Rice Jr., who has the first. No, they won't call it. Just shy. Third and inches. As Bobby Johnson will move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bobby Johnson on the read option. Bobby Johnson with the first. A 16-yard gain for him.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This time, no luck for him as he'll lose 4. And it's Jose Clark with the tackle for loss. There's Warwick in motion. They'll look to Lucas Leak, and he will have 7. Cutting
That's a gain of 7.
the yards needed in half, as it will now be 3rd and 7. Looks like they tried the same play with Chad Henry. This time it would have worked again. Unfortunately, a little bit of butterfingers there. And the game will stay 17-7. Either team looking like they want to score again. If you're Buford, I guess you'd be content with this 10-point win. However, if you're the Spartans, you got to figure it out. Blaze Thunderchunk leading all quarterbacks in passing touchdowns with 26. As he will throw. Blitz from Buford does not work this time, and he'll find Cav.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 12. Result is a 1st down.
Hill in motion. Here's the play action for Thunderchunk. That's intercepted once again. This time it's Vumi and Stitcherson. The linebackers seeming to have a day against Blaze Thunderchunk. His 2nd interception. Pass intended for Ben Cav. I believe the last one was as well. the struggles continue for the Spartans. The defense has done a great job of holding the Wolves where they're at so far. Here's the throw from Johnson. This one will be caught. They're getting a 3, and it's Rearson on the coverage to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard
Great job by the Spartans at holding them where they're at. Buford has not seen the same success they had early on in this game. Even there, another good stop on Ray Rice Jr. It's a loss of 1 as it's shook.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Now it's 3rd and 8, empty set for Bobby Johnson and offense. Throws deep to the left side of the field. It is Dayon Cooper. It is a touchdown as he leaves the Spartans on the ground. What a perfectly placed football by Bobby Johnson. An absolute dime into the breadbasket. And he shrugs the defender off for good measure. What a touchdown by Dayon Cooper. The connection with him and Bobby Johnson very much lively. As it is 24-7. Buford may just be on the verge of taking, I believe, 8-game win streak. Sorry, not 8-game. 7-game win streak. Out comes Thunder Chunk. Throws out to his left. Brought down after a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Thunder Chunk underneath as he's tackled by Hernandez. Or Hernandez is tackled by Thunder. That's not right. Hernandez making the catch, tackled. And now it's Big Chungus with no one in front of him. The 15-10-5 touchdown. Spartans. Needed just a yard, ended up getting a couple more and adding a touchdown onto his stat sheet. Don't know exactly what the defense was there for Buford. It looked like they just had no high safety at all in that play.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Back to a 10-point game. A very, very good answer by the Spartans.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Three touchdowns for Bobby Johnson today. After a couple slow starts and rough weeks, he has surely found his way. Throw to Chad Henry is caught.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hand off to Ray Rice Jr.
Number 27, the ball carrier.
Gets 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
There's the play action. Bobby Johnson's going to make the catch. Or, sorry, Bobby Johnson's going to make the throw. Not sure who that is making the catch.
35.
Now on 3rd and inches. Can't get better than this for Bobby Johnson. If you miss this one. All right, this time he does get, actually looks like a full yard that time. Doesn't botch that QB sneak.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
3 minutes to go here in the second. The Spartans looking to keep them out of the end zone give themselves an opportunity. They do receive the second half kickoff. Ray Rice Jr. looking like he has other plans, getting down to the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Johnson to throw. Finds a leak. It's a gain of 3. Button all over it, though. Bit of a hospital ball.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Now no one in the backfield for Johnson. He'll run a design run. Probably had it up the middle. Takes it out to his left, and he's tackled by Spinner.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
And the ref calls for the 2-minute warning. Throw underneath to Lucas Leak. Great block by Cooper. Keeps the drive alive, and he will get the yards necessary. Looks like they'll call it 13 yards. Timeout called by the Spartans, trying to salvage some of this time that's left. On the 2, they'll go fullback dive. This one will be stopped. And that'll be the second to last timeout called by the Spartans.
It's a gain of a yard.
And the fullback dive does get them a yard, so it'll be second and goal from the 1. They'll come out in the pistol. Lucas Leak on the single receiver side to your right. They'll go read option. This time, no luck. Seen it work maybe once today for him. And now that'll be the final timeout called by the Spartans. So, getting it with just over a minute and a half left in the game is definitely, or left in the second quarter. Definitely some good yardage, but unfortunately you give up the touchdown. Andrews not fast enough to keep up with him on the slant, and Lucas Leak, the senior wide receiver, has a touchdown. The ball has been spread very, very nicely by Bobby Johnson. 1 to Henry, 1 to Cooper. Now you got 1 to Lucas Leak as well.
The kicker on for the point after.
31-14 to score.
Makes the score our home team 31, visitors 14. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
210 rushes, 951 yards, and 10 touchdowns for Big Chungus. Hasn't been an all-star, superstar running back, but he's definitely been a serviceable guy for the Spartans. Thunder Chunk with a throw to Hill on the in route will be caught.
A gain of 13 yards and a first down.
From the 40, Hill once again, the intended target, will make the catch with a gain of 4 before stepping out of bounds and keeping the time stopped at 1:19. Pass out to Ben Cav is caught after a nice hit by Brock Lomax. Way to hang on to the football. Now 3rd and 1, though. They've got to hurry up back to the line. The throw over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Ben Cav. Brock Lomax with the swat, keeping it out of his hands. Now 4th and 1, forced to punt it away, and it will fall into the end zone, so they'll get it at the 20. With 58 seconds to go, as well as 3 timeouts, here's Chad Henry's stats in the season. 64 receptions, 773 yards, and 7 touchdowns. He has been an exciting tight end in the league, and while he probably doesn't get the shine that he probably could on a team with not as great wide receivers as this team. He still makes his opportunities known, as there's a big one there with 5 catches, 113 yards as his total for the day. Also a tight end, also a touchdown this game. Now with 55 seconds to go, they'll get it right back out to Henry. That'll be a gain of 7, making his total 120. 6 catches. 2 timeouts left, none taken by Buford as they just continue play. Back to Henry. He gets 3. It'll be 3rd and 1. It's 22 seconds to go. And they'll look for Henry once again. This has been a Chad Henry drive, as he has received all targets so far. And he's hauled down every single one of them. From the 49, they need about 20 more yards to be in range for Kitts and Hinch. They've got 18 seconds. They've also got 1 more timeout. We'll see how aggressive they decide to play this. Spartans only rushing 3. May not be the smartest decision as Forwick makes the catch, and that'll be a timeout with 11 seconds to go. Now on the Spartan side of the field, still needing about another 10 yards to be fully in range. Probably got to get right to that 35-yard line. Bobby Johnson says, no, I'm just going to take the top off once again, and he'll find Tracy Forwick. The entire offense has a touchdown today. It has been a rough day for Lockett. Can't seem to keep up with any of the wide receivers. And, I mean, even as we mentioned Tracy Forwick being open, there's Ray Rice Jr. beating London Bridges. And the Buford offense does nothing but marvel at what a pass by Bobby Johnson. He has truly owned this offense and mastered it very, very quickly, quicker than most other freshman quarterbacks usually do. And he has been a sensation for this offense. 6 plays, 80 yards, and they get it done in 52 seconds.
Take over.
38-14 the score. It's 6 seconds to go here for Thunderchunk. He does get the second half kickoff, but you got to try to get something going. He goes deep. It's swatted away and incomplete. 38-14 going into halftime. For the Wolves, they've continued to stay dominant, especially against a rival. For the Spartans, it looks like they didn't show up to the stadium. We'll see how much can change in a half. Second half coming for you guys next in a divisional game.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So the second half has begun. See Blaze Thunderchunk in the top 3 of passing yards. Hasn't done a lot in the passing game today. Just 98 yards so far. 2 interceptions. Does have a touchdown to Ben Cav.
The screen pass. Complete to number 14.
Trying to set up the quick game for him. Getting his confidence back with the throw on the screen. It's a gain of 4. Now on the play action, there's Hill. After the 17-yard gain, here's first down. On the play action, Thunderchunk over the middle. It's knocked away from the intended target by Brock Lomax. It's Hill as the intended target. 2nd and 10, setting up the screen for Chungus. Got some room out to the outside, and just as he had it, he lost it. Brock Lomax covers it up quickly, and he'll lose 2. Just 2 third-down conversions today for the Spartans. He'll throw deep on the corner route. That one will be knocked away from him. Lomax with some great coverage and a couple great tackles. 3 plays, he was just all over in the mix consecutively. And now the Wolves take back over. 180 yards, 1,073 yards for Ray Rice Jr. He's got 8 touchdowns. Not the season that he had like last season, but he has still been a consistent force within this offense. As there he is, taking off, breaking a tackle, off to the races. He beats him on the outside. He's off. 10-5 touchdown, Buford. The Wolves keep on rolling. Talk about what a weapon he can be. It doesn't get any more clearer than that. He is truly a weapon within this offense. 2 touchdowns for him, and he makes it look so effortless. I mean, he breaks tackles with the best of them. He runs with the best of them. He looks like a pro-ready player, and he's only in his 2nd year of high school.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chungus will lose 1. Martial law on the play. Chungus having Rice beat by 1 touchdown. However, does have a considerable amount more carries and definitely less yards. Catch made, and it'll be 3rd and 1. Just 2 third-down conversions so far in this game. Can Blaze make it 3? He does with the throw to Cav. Cav making the catch, and Lomax tackling them down from behind.
A gain of 18 on the play. Results in
The 18-yard gain. Here's Lomax on the blitz. Not able to get there in time, but Thunderchunk able to get it out to Hernandez. A very good gain there. And now from the 35, here's the handoff. It's 1st and 10. 24. Chungus with a 2-yard gain there. Tackled by Bibby Watt.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Man in motion, Watt, 1-on-1. Now they'll send Cav in motion. Will this be the run play they ran earlier? No, it'll be a play action this time. And it'll be out of bounds. Potentially 4-down territory, I think, if you're the Spartans with the situation you're in. Chunk not able to get that one off in time. Malachi Moore forcing that incompletion. And they will not go. They'll send the field goal unit out.
The field goal is good.
So a 28-point game we have here. The Spartans, it has got to be a perfect game the rest of the way. We need stops the whole rest of the way, as well as a lot of touchdowns. And I just don't know if you can get 4, especially while also stopping this Buford defense from scoring at all. and nonetheless getting the ball back with considerable time. It's a lot. Bobby Johnson, just 5 missed passes today, 338 yards, and he's got 5 touchdowns. Yes, 5 touchdowns. Play action. Throws to Tracy Ford. Check 6 got to be a custom audible there for Bobby Johnson. Haven't heard that one before. 1st and 10 from the 39. Throws once again. This one is caught, but it will go behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Spinner.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
The rest of the AFC, I mean, this is your wake-up call. Buford is here and alive. They have decimated any team you've put in front of them for the most part. And especially user teams. They've done this to Cedar Creek. They've now done this to the Spartans. You know, these games are games that can potentially turn into playoff games. And for Buford, they have played them much like playoff games, and they've played them as hard as they possibly can. These teams have got to step up. And I know it's only the regular season. Playoffs aren't all the way here yet, but you definitely practice how you play, and you definitely play how you want to perform. And they've played great and performed outstandingly. Not the greatest of punts, so get it at the 30. Chungus today, 9 rushes for 79 yards and a touchdown. Not utilized probably as much as he have liked to be, but also just been struggles all over this offense. It hasn't been the time to run the ball, especially being down by how much you are. They will this time with a gain of 4 from Chungus. And now into the empty. Got a lot of open green grass right there. I think that's Cav. He'll look underneath instead and have a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Thunder Chunk. Out to his left. Caught by Cav. Tackled by Lomax.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Motion.
The 2nd down pass.
Another stop there as he will lose the ball.
It's now 3rd down.
And Cav getting a fair share of targets this game. Even a touchdown as well. However, it's just, for the most part, been heavily covered.
It's 4th down.
Been very well covered. 4th and 9, they'll be forced to punt the ball back to Buford. After no forward progress, this game is slipping further and further away from the Spartans.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
146 total yards today for Ray Rice Jr. Which doesn't seem right. I thought he had a bomb in the receiving game, but I guess they only counted that as 9 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The thing that has killed, I think, the Spartans the most has been the deep game. Bobby Johnson has controlled the airspace very, very effectively, unlike Blaze Thunderchunk with the 2 interceptions. He's got a bomb. He's got a bomb to Chad Henry, not necessarily a deep ball, but a seam route. He's got one to Ray Rice Jr. He's got one to Dayon Cooper. He's also got one to Tracy Ford. And it feels like whenever they give that one-on-one on the outside, they're taking their opportunity, taking their chances. And Bobby Johnson is putting up numbers. He's going to try one again, deep ball. It's Chad Henry this time. It's another touchdown. And much like I've already said, the struggle has been these deep bombs and not being able to contain this offense. Chad Henry now has his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The kicker on His kick is good. Makes the score our home team 52, visitors 17.
52-17. This is worse than the playoff game at this point. If you guys are still watching at this point, my Buford boys, I know what time it is. It's time to put them thunder chokes in the chat. This has been a thunder choke of a game so far. Under center, handoff to Chungus. They'll get one. And for Thunder Chunk, it just seems like this is the monkey you can't get off your back. This is your third time you played this team, your third loss, or the fourth time, sorry, your fourth loss. And, I mean, outside of the first game, it really hasn't been a contest.
And it's third down.
3rd and 2, here's Chungus. Scrambling out to his right. Tackled by Wilcox.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. 17-52 is the score. It's going to take a miracle for the Spartans. This game has been wrapped up and sealed. The Buford Wolves giving their fans a lot to cheer for. The fireworks have certainly went off, just not for both sides.
Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Under Chunk goes underneath. It's caught for a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
For the Spartans, this has been a game you want to sweep underneath the rug and forget. You think you'd bring in some energy, beating St. John Bosco. It's another tough team, and you come in here and basically get embarrassed inside the Buford Stadium. They've got one more meeting, and it will be inside the Spartan Stadium, which hopefully that will bring them some life and some energy. But for this game, they just lost it after the first. It feels like, I mean, a couple interceptions for Billy Thunderchunk, and then the defense not being able to keep up with the Buford offense. They just were outperformed the entire time they were out there on the field today.
The ball carried by number 4.
Lazarus King bringing him down.
Shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Hand off to Chungus. This one will be a touchdown, his second one of the game.
The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 52. Visitors 24. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bobby Johnson, now just 6 missed passes. Still elite no matter how you want to put it. This game has been won mainly because of him. I mean, his ability to throw the ball at a high level, to put the ball in places where only his teammates can receive him. And just the accuracy on some of these throws has been otherworldly.
The second down pass. Complete to number 5. Brings up third down.
And as a team that's ranked second in sacks, the Spartans certainly didn't do that today. And I think that's their hindrance to this offense. They allowed Bobby Johnson to get comfortable back there. They didn't bring much pressure. They didn't get many stops. They didn't sack him. They didn't put him in the dirt. And because of that, you give the quarterback so much momentum. You give this offensive line so much energy and momentum as well when they see that their quarterback's white pants continue to stay white. And so this game has got to fall on a lot of this defense. They haven't made any plays, haven't made a lot of tackles, haven't done a lot in coverage, haven't done a lot really getting to the quarterback or even making any negative plays for Buford. It feels like it's been nothing but positive chunk plays for him. On the offensive side, though, still got to score the football. You still got to score the football, and you've got to keep this game turnover free. And to have 2 turnovers and being a top quarterback in the league, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And it hurt this team today. Buford just chewing clock at this point.
The pass on second down.
Catch made by lead for a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 3. And for what this game was hyped up to be, this game definitely fell flat, at least for the Spartans fans. For Buford, I mean, they've got to be celebrating a 7-game win streak and a win over a rival, and very uncharacteristic throw there from Bobby Johnson. It's taken away by Clay. Johnson tried a little crossbody throw there to Henry, and Henry didn't even make it not an effort to jump for that football, and an interception. This looks a little too late, however, for the Spartans. Just sending 3. Catch made. Great throw there by Thundertrunk as well. 623 total yards by an offense. Shows just how dominant this team's been today.
To number 14. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line. The pass. Caught by number 11. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3. Motion!
Thundertrunk throwing and swatted away. Larry Brown already in interception, making more plays out in the defensive backfield. Finally going for it here, but don't know how much it matters for him. Just helps them, I guess, get prepared for next week.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out to Big Chungus. He will get nearly there. The 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Blaze on the run. Tackle from behind by Law.
That's another first down. A gain of 13 yards and a first down.
And that one, I thought was intercepted by Wilcox, caught by Hill. What a throw by Thunderchunk. What a catch by Tyrone Hill.
The kicker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 52. Visitors 31.
Trying an offside kick, or onside kick, sorry, not offside. Onside kick. Picked up by Alexander. And that'll pretty much do it here with 1:54 to go. The Wolves going to go to 9-3 with a 7-game win streak. As I mentioned, the boogeyman of the AFC continues to scare teams with their prowess and dominating force. And for the Spartans, falling to 7-5, not the worst thing in the world, still in playoff aspirations. It's just a matter of who you're playing at this point. You're falling down into that 5th and 6th and 7th seed, potentially more 6th and 7th now where they're at. Much like last year, you don't want to go against a train that's moving as fast as the Buford Wolves in the playoffs. For the Spartans, they do have one more chance at revenge. They will see this team in their own stadium coming up very, very soon, close to the end of the season. For Buford, their job is just to keep on winning and hopefully make sure that this game does not become a divisional for a division game later on. And as it stands right now, it probably will not be. 30 seconds to go here. 2nd and 13. And now with 5 seconds, we'll see if Buford will call one last play. Johnson up to the line. He does not snap it. They will call it right there. 52-31 the score. Buford with a huge rout of the Spartans. They continue to put BTA to the division rivals. Thunder choke in the chat, fellas. Another game, another win, another day to be a Wolf. A great day. See you guys. We're out. See you next week.